Hello everybody. Today we are talking about the if conditional. Of course, we have first zero conditional. Okay, we can replace if with when we are talking about the zero conditional. The zero conditional present. Okay, if or when I feel tired, I go to bed early. Equals I go to bed early if or when I feel tired. Okay, I can use a question with the if conditional. Do you go to bed early if or when you feel tired? If or when you feel tired, do you go to bed? Of course, you have only one question in the sentence. You can't put two questions, so you have to pay attention to this very well, that in the zero conditional you don't put two questions when making a question. Okay, zero conditionals is used when we are talking about facts, when we are talking about facts that are permanent. Okay guys, first conditional, first rule, if conditional. If and or unless means if not. Okay, if he works hard, he will pass the next exam. He will pass the next exam if he works hard. Another, when we form a question, you don't put two questions, you put only one question. Will he pass the next exam if he works hard? If he works hard, will he pass the next exam? Okay guys, so now we have to concentrate that we have zero conditional and first conditional. Zero conditional, zero zero, zero zero, which means that present. Zero conditional means present. Okay, the first rule means present and will or can or may plus infinitive. If he works hard, he will, he may, he can pass the next exam. Okay, so now we are going to move to the other cases, and you have to concentrate with me. Okay guys, okay, if subject has or have, you can put instead of present simple, present perfect, has or have. Okay, if he has left home, you will ولا want مفيش will. Okay, so you are going to put want or wouldn't. Of course want, because with the present or present perfect we put will or want. Want is will not, abbreviated. Okay guys, there is difference between if and in case. Okay, what is the difference? Okay, I'll stay at home if it rains, but I want to stay at home if it doesn't rain. Okay, in case means if something happens, we will do something. I stay at home in case it rains. في حال in case means في حال it rains. I will stay at home because it may rain. Rain. Okay, what is the meaning of this again? If is used that I stay at home if it rains. لو مطرت I stay at home. But in case في حالة it may or may not. Okay, we talked about unless. We said that unless means if not. Unless means if not. We put all the rules of if with unless except the zero conditional. We put first, second, third with unless or if, but with the zero conditional we don't put unless. Guys, pay attention, because this is a very important point. Again, unless means if not, and it is used with first case, second case, and third case. First, second, third. Okay, if or unless followed with past simple, then with it we put would, could, might plus infinitive. If he trained hard, he would win the match. He would win the match if he trained hard. Okay, I can make a question again. I'm repeating that you make a question, one question. You don't put two questions. Whether would he win the match if he trained hard? If he trained hard, would he win the match? What would he do if he trained hard? You put only a form of one question. You don't change the two forms. You don't change the two forms. Okay, I have very important notes for you, so pay attention. If he were taller, he would be good at basketball. If he were, this is what? This is imaginary situation. This is unlikely to happen. Unlikely to happen. If I were you, this is advice. Okay, this is advice. Okay, if she were healthy, she would help you. If I'm imagining that she now healthy, and this is an advice. Okay, you can use it as advice or as an imaginary case. Okay, guys. um, the verbs cut, put, hit, shut, read. Don't change and always considered in the past. تمام. Okay. And if you don't add to it s, some guys tell me, how can we differentiate between cut, put, hit, shut, read? I said, is there is there s at the end of the verb? If there is s, it is with he, she, it, and it is in the present simple. If there is no s, it is in the past tense with he, she, it. Okay, so if he shut here, present or past? Of course, if it is present, it is going to be shut, but it is in the past, so it is going to be shut. If he shut the door to the farm, the animals wouldn't. Okay, why wouldn't they? Because shut here is in the past. Shut here is in where? In what? In the past. Okay, guys. Let's move to had. If he had to work at the weekend, we would get. Why would? Because had in the past tense. Okay, if Sama won the competition, she would have a prize. Here it's another second case. If past, would or could or might plus infinitive. Okay, let's move to this. If Omar spent all his money, if Omar spent, this is a mistake in the book. If Omar spent all his money, okay, he would have to borrow. He would have to wait to borrow. Okay, let's move to the third case for if conditional, which is if or unless plus had plus LPP. It would be would or could or might plus have plus LPP. If he had won the competition, he would have got the prize. We can exchange. He would have got the prize if he had won the competition. Again, we make one question in question form. I don't change both parts. One part I change it into a question. Would he have got the prize if he had won the prize? If he had won the prize, would he have got the prize? So you change it one only, the part concerned with would. Let's see the other one. What would he have got? You put here WH word and you only change it one part. What would he have got if he had won the competition? Okay, if he had won the competition, what would he have got? Both forms of the questions are correct. Both forms of the questions are what? Correct. We use the third conditional when we regret something or imagining the opposite of what had happened. I didn't feel ill yesterday. If I had felt ill, actually I didn't. Now I am imagining that low felt ill, I would have stayed at home. I would have stayed at home. So I am imagining a different case. I am imagining what, guys? A different case. Okay, let's look at this note. It's very important. If equals as long as, providing that, provided that. These are synonyms for if. If Malik does exercise regularly, Malak. If Malak does exercise regularly, she will keep fit. So I'm going to change if to as long as. If equals as long as, providing that, provided that. Okay, what is the meaning of providing that? بشرط. Providing that, provided that, the same meaning, the same what, boys? Meaning. So I change if and put either if or as long as. Okay, guys, you have to answer the exercises on this if conditionals: 0 conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional. I wish you all luck. Thank you.